So fast another week is gone. Welcome here in our little studio, all my friendly hobbyists and YouTubians out there in YouTube land. Well, today we're gonna build the body and well, the interior is not that much. It's a racing car after all. But first, as always, the riddle! We didn't went too crazy with the interior of this car. We first started building a roll cage out of leftover styrene from the sprue that's in the kit. And we're gonna paint that whole thing in a darker blue. So it's gonna be a little contrast to the light blue of the actually car body. After we banded all the parts the way we liked it and so they fit in the cabin, we let it overnight to glue together so they really hold together really good. After a little test fit on the chassis, we were ready to paint it. And like I mentioned before, we painted in dark blue because the cabin is gonna be in a bright light blue. We decided to go for a single-seated vehicle, so it's gonna be like a racing car, Formula 1 car, whatever. And so first we had to get rid, of course, of the original seats, and we made a mounting plate for this single seat. So all the parts fit together nicely. Next step's gonna be building a dashboard from scratch. So we cut it out first out of styrene, the parts the way we liked it, glued it together, and after some bondo and sanding, we ended up with something like this. For the tachometer and all those things, we decided to go with the electronical device. We printed out this little screen, glued it on, and all the information for the motor and the speed and so on will be displayed on this little screen. Although it's gonna be a racing car and you might want to have a special steering wheel for it, I decided to keep that old steering wheel so you still have the whole VW bus theme in the build. I built the racing harness from scratch first. I took some painter's tape, cut it out some stripes in the size I wanted them, painted them of course black, and of course also built it from scratch those belt buckles. And after I mounted those racing belts, then we were basically done with the interior. Okay, the basic inspiration for this build was I had this old glue bump VW bus. Parts were missing, as you see, and thought, well, I wanna change this in a racing bus and wanna put a big airplane engine on it. So that's how the whole thing actually started out. Since this engine is air-cooled, and also, to be honest with you, I wanted everyone to see that big motor, of course had to get rid of the rear part of the body. I reinforced the back panel of the cabin so it not just looked so boring and flat. I also scratch built this front spoiler. I didn't want to go too stylish and crazy. I just wanted to give the car face a little smile, which you're gonna see later on. And as you can see, the smile is not too bright. It's more like a very conservative German smile. I want to have some racing car style side skirts though, which should hug those wide rear wheels. The front wheels are 155 on 16-inch rims and the rear wheels are 620s on 16-inch rims. To give this little German bus enough downforce, I also had to build a rear wing, which is mighty. right, that's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed the little time with us. Me and my production team. Woo-hoo! Always glad to have you with us. Next week we're gonna finish the build, more than likely. Until then, stay safe. Bye y'all!
Bye, y'all.